Hey, hi, how are you? It's Chris again. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse me. I need to make a couple of easy, not complicated Wednesday videos. Especially since I'm not feeling that great at the moment. So, the next month-ish of Wednesdays are going to be simple ones where it's something I make, something I throw together. Like something I make as in I've got a pot project. I need to throw some clay pots together. And so it won't take me more than probably 2 days. I have a crystal growing garden that I want to do. It takes 120 minutes to go from nothing to grown. I need to go through my yarn stash. I don't think I have any excess cross stitches, but we'll find out when I do that. And I wanted to show you guys all of the cross stitches I've done since basically last April. It's a little over a year. I did get back into crocheting once my wrist got strong enough to deal with it. So I figured I'd show you guys that now. And I'm just going to show you the normal, like I do a lot of 5x7s. I keep them in bags after I'm, while I'm working on them and after I'm done. So the pattern, and sometimes several patterns, and whatever leftover thread that I have from each one is in a bag. This one only has one. This one only has one. That one only has one. I don't remember if I kept the pattern, but I don't remember if I did this or if Hope went to do it and then decided she didn't want to do it. In which case, I probably kept the pattern so I could do it. And this one only has one. But we'll start off with this one. These are not in any order. This is the Mandalorian Baby Yoda. This is The Child. And this one I made May 30th of last year. I always date my work. And then just in this sheet case, I have the ones that are left. I have 2 large ones I'm working on and another one I'm going to be doing shortly. So this one I made May 6th of last year. It says Home Sweet Home. April 10th. May 26th. So some of these only took me a couple of days to do. Oh, this was March. March 18th. Enjoy the ride. This one was March 2. Laundry today, naked tomorrow, March 11th. This was giving my wrist something to work on when I couldn't support crochet. And then I have one big one that I was working on for a while that had been set aside because I had to do a bunch of, well, I didn't have to do, but I was doing a bunch of crochet projects, making coats for the dogs and whatnot. So, and then blankets for nephews being born, and a couple things for Hopi. And so I haven't gotten back to that one yet because I had another big project I had to do in the meantime for cross stitch. This is the one I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do that for the anniversary of Martin and I dating. And then I'm working on a 12 by 13. It's almost done, as a birth sampler for one of my nephews. That Mickey Mouse one is an 8 by 10. I have it's either 12 by 13 or 9 by 11 is the other one that I'm about a quarter of the way through doing. But the bigger ones are so very detailed. Like this one's not that detailed. This one's not that detailed. But the other two are fairly realistic and really detailed, so they take quite a bit longer. Anyway, that's this Wednesday's video. It's probably all of like, I don't know. Yeah, not even 6 minutes yet. I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Just kidding, we're not leaving yet. Why? Because I just finished the 12 by 13 one I was doing. And I wanted to show you guys the hoop. Quick flash of that. No more than that. Mostly because I don't want everybody seeing what this is. It's a gift, it's a gift, it's a gift. It'll have to be framed and whatnot. But this hoop, unlike the like traditional cross stitch hoops, where you have the screw on top, and the screw always ends up loosening up if you use it a lot, and then you have to replace it. The inside's a hard plastic, the white bit, and then this is like a rubberized. And I suppose you could buy these and use them as frames if you wanted. But that 12 by 13, I have over 100 hours in. I'd have to actually do the math. But it's like 112, 113 hours into making it. And I haven't made that big of a one in 16 years. And about 3/4 of the way through it, I killed the biggest hoop I had. So then I had to buy another hoop. Well, I bought my regular hoop, and then I bought this one. I'm going to show you just how easy this is, because I want to get started on the next project again. If you don't cross stitch, kits come with your instructions, a usually colored picture on the cover of what's inside, or the design, your Aida cloth, and your thread. I like when they do it this way, because you just snip your piece of thread off as you need it, instead of taking a whole hank of thread off of your card and setting it up like that. Sometimes you have to like organize it yourself onto a card instead of them having it. Oh, they did this one in, oof, that's bright colors instead of just black and different symbols. Oof. Oof, that's bright. Trying not to show too much. And it comes with your needle. And if you're lucky, they fold your material in half. These ones didn't fold it in half to mark the exact center. So you're just going to fold it in half. And yeah, they fray. And then fold it in half again so you've got quarters so you can find your direct center. Because it's easiest when doing a counter cross stitch, and I don't like the non-counter cross stitch. The ones that they already have the pattern on there, and then you stitch over it, and then you have to soak the ink out, and not all the time does the ink come out. Anyway, fold in quarters. Take your rubber, see, skishy. And then take this And do this in my lap so you can see. Unfold your Ada cloth. Put your center in the center-ish. And this cloth hasn't been worked with at all yet, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And now I don't have it in the center. I'm making myself look like a fool. It is easier, I swear, because the other one you have to like, the first time you do it, you're gonna fuss with it too. On a new Ada cloth, because it's stiff, and I don't want to unstiffen it because I want to see where my center is. Because I'm not going to start stitching in this until after dinner. Because the goal is to put this back into the little hoop. Hold on. I can still see where the center of this is. If you're new to cross stitching, please don't do what I just did. You'll never find the center again without having to redo it. My left thumb is not strong enough for it when it's stiff fabric. But you see, I just rolled that on. But the fabric was too stiff, like, and I couldn't get the hoop on. But see there, you can't really see on camera. Right around, right there is the center of my fabric. I know where it is. I'm going to take my needle from the other kit because I'm not going to be stitching in this right now. And I don't want to take this needle out just yet. It's also minorly smaller. Same count of Ada. 14 count Ada cloth. That way I don't lose it right directly in the center. I've got several more of this size to do, but when you get a pattern, they're going to have arrows at either side of the pattern and the top and the bottom, and you follow that to your direct center line, and then you pick a starting point from there and start, because it's easier to do. But this one only has 9 colors compared to the other one had like 40. So this one won't take me as long. It's smaller, it's an 8x10, and it's not as detailed. Anyway. I'm gonna go make food. I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you have an amazing, amazing week. Bye for now.